What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Milwaukee Bucks franchise featuring the Greek Freak and all of his friends, MCW, the Moose, and all the other Milwaukee Bucks players, Jabari Parker, Chris Middleton, you know the deal. And in this episode, we are going to go ahead and take on the Memphis Grizzlies, the scary-looking Memphis Grizzlies this year. Last year, they were a horrible team in terms of injuries. They've just been riddled with injuries. Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, and basically that's 90% of their team. So now this year you bring all the players back and you bring in Chandler Parsons, who is extremely underrated on the offensive end, and you have a pretty damn good team. But the real question is this team good enough to defeat the Milwaukee Bucks? And that's what we are about to see. As you see over here, 10-8 is the score. Hall of Fame difficulty, as always, you know the deal. And we are going to go ahead and take on the the Memphis Grizzlies. We are the Milwaukee Bucks. MCW, not necessarily known for his three-point shooting, but he will take a wide open corner three in transition for the three. As you see, 11-13 is the score. DeMarre Carroll has the ball, looking to make something happen. He's going to go ahead and pass it off to Delly, who's going to get a nice screen or a nice pick, and they're passing it off to John Henson with a huge wingspan, and he will easily get that two-handed dunk. And yes, guys, I do want to thank you for all the love recently. With the Detroit Pistons franchise, that's just been an incredible journey because of Andre Drummond. I mean, my God, that guy's a superstar for a reason. You get the ball in the paint, and it is basically either a foul, a scored bucket, or a dunk. It's pretty incredible. But yeah, I do intend to keep that up, no doubt. By the way, guys, if you could leave a like before you leave, as always, before you exit out of this video, it helps me a lot, as always. As you guys know, this whole YouTube thing works and really does assist me in my endeavor of becoming a better YouTuber in the future. But yes, I do want to thank you guys for watching, as always. As you see over here, 23-17 is the score. Thon Maker, my God, Thon Maker is a crazy player. He's about 7'1", 7'2", and the guy can shoot threes. He's a pick and popper, as well as a pick and roller, and it's pretty crazy. As you see over here, Corey Joseph, Kojo, with an easy three from deep. 23-23 is the score, and yes, this is a real challenge. As you saw from the last video, we took on the Dallas Mavericks, and as good as the Dallas Mavericks are, you know, not hating on their team, the Milwaukee Bucks were too much. Even on Hall of Fame difficulty, it didn't matter. It was a blowout. Let's hope that this game is not a blowout. In fact, I do believe that the Memphis Grizzlies are definitely rated higher than the Milwaukee Bucks. As you see right over here, Delly falling over and tripping over himself. As you see, Jeff Green, the new addition to the Milwaukee Bucks, will get an easy layup in the lane. 36-26. They are almost running away with it. Troy Daniels passes it off to Chandler Parsons, who passes it back up to him for a layup. 38-28 is the score, a 10-point lead. It seems that the Memphis Grizzlies have held for a very long time in this game. And as you see, we get a nice steal, passing it up to the Greek Freak. He will take a perfect release jumper in transition because Giannis Antetokounmpo has the one-man fast break badge, and it is awesome to use for sure. As you see, MCW bringing the ball up, looking to make something happen. Now we're only down by 6. Things are looking good. Chris Middleton with a perfect release. I don't know why they were sagging off Chris Middleton, of all people. Yes, I know he's injured in real life, but the guy can shoot threes, if there's anything you know. And as you see, the third perfect release in a row. I have played with this Bucks team for so long that I have memorized the perfect releases for each of these players. DeMarre Carroll with a one-handed slam over the defense. Beautiful stuff over here. Only a 4-point game, but yes, I have perfected the releases of most of these players. As you see, that wasn't a perfect release, but hey, it went in. As you see, the halftime score, only a 2-point game, 47-45. As you see, Marc Gasol with a nice almost triple-double, sort of leading towards a triple-double, and MCW with 9 points. It's a nice, definitely scoring above his scoring range right over there. As you see, Giannis running the fast or the pick and roll, and Greg Monroe, a well-noted shooter from mid-range. But look at this, Giannis using that 6'11 frame to get the ball, and then with this put-back king badge, he goes ahead and he sinks it in the paint. But the purple badge for the putback king belongs to Andre Drummond, and that's why I'm so excited to have him on the Detroit Pistons franchise. New episode coming out, by the way, in the next video I post will be a Detroit Pistons franchise. As you see over here, MCW, gorgeous two-handed dunk right over the defense on the perfectly set screen. Zach Randolph misses the easy jumper over there as MCW running the break. An easy layup for him. Zach Randolph will be coming off the bench this year. An interesting trade-off because Zach Randolph, former All-Star, a great four. But we will see what happens. As I mentioned, the Grizzlies are just looking like a very interesting team. I really think that they're going to do well this year. As you see, MCW with a steal, passing it off to Greg Monroe, who gets fouled. Beautiful defensive play. I had to add that. It wasn't as exciting as the other plays that I usually like to keep into my rotation. But my God, I love steals and I love defense. So as you see, Kojo running the break. He's going to go ahead and pass it off. But the pass gets intercepted. And Kojo with a wide open shot. No one picks him up. I don't know what it is with these Grizzlies. Although they are a better team, they're not really playing great defense. As you see over here, an and one for Jabari Parker, 64. Look at the score all of a sudden. It just took a few threes and a few transition breaks, and now look who's leading. 70-66 is the score. Michael Conley, one of the most underrated players in the entire NBA, I do believe. 153, let me repeat that, $153 million contract for Mike Conley. I mean, by God, Mike Conley is a beast. Never ever doubt that, but $153 million. Boy, oh boy, he has a lot to prove, and I really like Mike Conley. I've always been a fan of Mike Conley, but $153 million may be hard to live up to. As you see over here, Chandler Parsons, easy three. This is what Chandler Parsons does. The guy's an offensive beast. 71-73 is the score. We're looking to do something over here. As you see, Giannis cannot be stopped. Once you get him going, man, Giannis is just a beast, especially in the fourth quarter. We are leading by just 2 points against this very tough Memphis Grizzlies team. Chandler Parsons drops the ball over there. And now MCW looking to make something happen. They're passing it off to Thon Maker and Greg Monroe, the Moose. We'll go ahead and get the and one dunk. And now look who's leading again by 4 points. 77-73 is the score. Thon Maker, and you know he's going to make it. Thon Maker is just so good in this game, guys. I mean, he's so underrated. Like, it's crazy. I really think he may be he may be better than his actual counterpart in real life. But Thon Maker, man, I love this guy. And he's definitely going to get a bump in his minutes after this game, just showing up. As you see over here, Jabari Parker will not be forgotten. Who is the starting four for this team? Beautiful pick and roll, and he ends up getting the two-handed dunk. And look, all of a sudden, 85-77, we're running away with it in the fourth quarter. As you see over here, Corey Joseph gets fouled on the perfect steal or the defensive play, and yes, he will go ahead and he will make both of his free throws. As you see right over here, the quick editing, 87-77. All of a sudden, this game kind of blew out of proportion because the Grizzlies couldn't really keep up. And as you see over here, Jabari Parker running the fast break, and he ends up getting fouled, and will he make both of his free throws? Let's find out. Yes, he ends up making both of his free throws. 89-77 is the score. 1 minute and 47 seconds left to go in the game. Mike Conley will make a jumper. Only a 10-point game now. Now back to a 12-point game. And the Memphis Grizzlies, a very, very good team, seems to be boiling down and not really keeping up with the Milwaukee Bucks. So, hey, things are looking good. I don't know. Maybe I've just gotten really good that Hall of Fame isn't nearly as hard as it used to be. I'm not sure. But I expected the Memphis Grizzlies to really give us a shot. I mean, in the early game, they were killing us. And now all of a sudden in the late game, now it's only an 8-point game over here. As you see, Jabari Parker misses the wide open layup for some reason. But we're going to go ahead and reset because we have time to spare. As you see, we pass out. That was a stupid pass right to Michael Conley's hands. And Chandler Parsons looking to make something happen, but he is tired. He is dead tired. But Troy Daniels will make the three. Now all of a sudden, it's just a 6-point game. As you see over here, Troy Daniels, why can I never say his name right? Passing it off to Marc Gasol, passing it off to Mike Conley. Will he make the three? He does not make the pivotal three that might have put this game into proportion, but no, it doesn't. Giannis will ice and complete this game with a two-handed flush in transition, and game over, ladies and gentlemen. But check this out. This is a nice little addition. I believe that was Wade Baldwin made a fadeaway 3 with 0.8 seconds left to go in the game. They actually showed a replay of that, but I did edit it out. I didn't think it was necessary. But as you see, the player of the game, 13.6 assists, or 6 rebounds and 2 assists. But look at this beautiful scoring output by all the players on this team. Jabari Parker 13, Giannis 13, Michael Carter-Williams 13, Thon Maker 13, Greg Monroe 13, Corey Joseph 9. This is how you play basketball. No one needs to go off for 1,000,000 points and then everyone else gets neglected and doesn't get the ball passed to them. We all have a great scoring lineup, and that's how you play basketball. As you see Wade Baldwin showing up, the rookie, 15 points, Zach Randolph 14, Chandler Parsons 13. Either way, guys, I want to thank you for watching. As always, please, as I mentioned, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.